Last Christmas, Britain's high street retailers could be forgiven for feeling a bit bar humbug, as shoppers unwilling to venture out in the ice and snow spent big online instead. But it wasn't just the usual suspects who benefited from this festive freeze. Because one of the success stories of last Christmas was Oxfam's dedicated online shop, and in particular the designer labels they offered at knockdown prices. Today I've come to the charity's giant sorting warehouse just outside Batley in Yorkshire to find out how they select the best designer gear for their website out of the masses of clothes they receive. Lorraine Needham-Reid is the site manager. Lorraine, where do all these clothes come from?
So they come from all the Oxfam shops all over the country. The stuff that hasn't sold in the 2 weeks that cycle that we have clothes out. We get about 6,000 tonnes a year, which equates to around about 10.5 million actual garments. So when they come here, we sort them into various grades, including for our online shop, and then also into the recycling industry, and also to our sister plants in Senegal.
So how do you select what's good enough to go on the website?
So we train our garment sorters to pick exactly what the online shop wants. I tell you what, why don't we go and have a go?
Okay.
Right, Alex, so these are the mood boards, and these are what we have so that our pickers, our garment sorters, know exactly what the online shop wants for this season.
So you're not just looking for designer labels, you're actually looking at a sort of a high fashion market. We need trouser suits.
Exactly.
Let me get stuck in.
Come on, let's have a go. No, come out of it. Get rid of them. Let's have a look at what's in here. Look at the mate.
It's at Burberry. Really? Oh, where do we put it?
So if we put it over here.
Wait a minute. Vivienne Westwood. It'd probably be £1,000 or something now. Why would anybody give it to a charity shop?
Oh. They don't want to wear it anymore.
With a long sleeve shirt?
With a long sleeve shirt, it would be spectacular.
Now that I've picked out 1 or 2 pieces for the website, I want to find out how online shop manager Holly Bentley thinks I've done.
Hello, Alex.
Hello, I've got some absolute gems for you here. Look at this. Look at this. I've got it's a Burberry coat that was specifically made for Rackhams.
So for something like this, depending on condition, we would charge between £75 to £100.
So that looks pretty good. This is a Vivienne Westwood pinstripe suit.
Wow.
Look at it. What would you put it up at?
So something like this would be online for around £250.
Why don't these items go back out to shops?
So everything has already had an opportunity to sell in a shop, and this gives it a second opportunity to sell to a worldwide audience.
So what happens to these garments now?
So we steam things, we iron them, we will get it looking its best for photography.
They seek him here, they seek him there.
Just time for a few snaps with my top picks. And it's not just online where you can pick up a designer bargain. Belinda Alexander is a stylist who's going to help me dress for less at the Sue Ryder charity shop in Leeds. Well, I love a bit of vintage, so will you help me put together a bit of a look?
Let's get started.
Pursuing all the latest fads and trends, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion.
It seems to me that charity shops are thriving online and on the high street. Why do you think that would be?
People discovered they could find a woolen cashmere coat, a cashmere sweater, designer handbags, really good quality clothes that you weren't going to see in everyday shops.
I'd never buy Christian Dior. I would never, ever buy.
No, but you can, you see.
20
You can in these wonderful charity shops.
Yeah. So if you've got expensive taste this Christmas, but long pockets and short arms, there is a solution. Thank you very much.
Thank you.